A lack of discipline can cripple you as a trader. Discipline is one of those things that is absolutely compulsory when engaging in any type of trading. Many traders around the world should be able to attest to this, even if they have a good strategy. You can see the effects of poor discipline in your execution, application, thought process, and emotional load. Have you ever realized if this is happening with you? Welcome to the Relatable Trader, episode 3. On the internet, I met Prashant. Prashant is a trader who has been trading for around 2 years. He spoke about a few issues regarding discipline he was having, and I gave my advice on possible solutions. Here is a small piece of that conversation.
Biggest issue that I'm facing right now, I can say, is lack of discipline. Okay, and then probably because of that, then I'm facing that's impacting my trading a lot.
Right, good. So
Yeah.
a lack of discipline, and the lack of discipline basically creates further problems.
Yes.
Right, nice. A lack of discipline comes from not having specific goals, 1. 2,
Yes.
because you don't have these specific goals, or because you don't have specific things that you know you're looking for, obviously it's not going to be easy to follow what you don't know you have, right?
Yes, I agree with that.
So for me, what I would typically tend to do is I would tend to try to set certain goals for myself. Say that I'm only allowed to take a certain amount of trades per day. Say I'm only allowed to take a certain amount of risk per day. If I hit a target, I'm no longer allowed to, so like if my target is, let's just say 50 pips a day, if I hit that target, I'm no longer able to trade. These are specific goals, very specific goals that slowly but surely build discipline, right? Very, very slowly but surely build discipline. And I know a lot of traders suffer with this exact problem because over trading, as you would have mentioned to me prior, you would have mentioned to me that you would have made 3% over a course of 20 to 25 days, but you would have given it back in a matter of 1 day, and now you're in deficit, correct?
Yes.
So what that says is, because you don't have specific goals, now you're just aiming, you're just walking around aimlessly, aiming to see how much you could make. Now, if it is, your target is to hit 6% to pass this challenge that you're taking or whatever. If you're halfway there, right?
Yeah.
One should think that it makes sense to just relax just a little bit. The instant you lose 1, 2, 3 trades, whatever it is you set as your goal, you lose 1, 2, or 3 trades, stop trading for the day. This is something I do very, very often. In fact, I'm doing it right now, where last week, I think you might notice, but last week I actually ended my week at a loss, and I have ended the month of May actually at just a little above break even, which isn't normal for me. So what I'm actually doing is to discipline myself. I'm taking this entire week off of trading, because to me that makes sense. It makes sense that even though I'm not where I want to be, by continuously digging myself deeper and deeper into the hole, I just making the situation worse and worse for myself. Because I know my goal is to be well over break even.
Yes.
So my question to you is, if I had to ask you about, do you have a trading plan? I can bet money that you don't.
I don't have a trading plan.
My point exactly.
Yeah.
Right? Because you don't have specific goals written down. You don't have things written down. So you don't have a clear, concise, clear-cut picture that you should be following.
Thing is that, like, I do it, like I've done it in the past, but I don't follow. Again, that's where that consistency is not there, or the discipline of sticking to that has been my biggest problem.
Right. So again, so you say that you do it, but what are you doing? You're following rules blindly, correct?
Yes.
Right. So you're following rules blindly. You're saying that you're doing it, but what is it?
So this is a main problem that I'm facing right now. I'm not sticking to one particular strategy. Okay, though I know it's profitable, and also the risk management. Yes, I keep switching this because, like, I'm not sure of what exactly. Even though I've defined it, yes, up to a certain extent I follow it, but I don't know what happens inside me. Like at a particular point, I break it, though I don't want to break it.
So the strategy hopping again comes from, again, obviously a lack of discipline, right?
Yeah.
You don't decide if something is broken. Here in Trinidad, where I live, we basically have a saying: if it isn't broke, you don't fix it, right?
Yes.
Now, you said that the system that you have, you know it's profitable. So the question is, if you know it's profitable, why is it that you're not sticking with it? And I have an answer to that, right? Before you even try to answer it, I can answer it because I have been there. The issue is when it loses, you tend to lose faith in the system. Is that correct?
Probably, yes.
Because what actually ends up happening is we want to believe that the system is profitable and it's profitable all the time. But that's very unreasonable to ask. The reason why it's unreasonable to ask is because we as human beings are imperfect creatures. And whatever we create will also be inherently imperfect. So you can't ask for a system to be perfectly profitable when we who have created the system are imperfect.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
So what I'll tell you is don't be afraid to lose the trade, right? Try to figure out, okay, let's make sure the risk management is in check so that when it loses, it's not the end of the world. Because you said something again, and I'm coming back to this. You said that in 20 to 25 days, you made 3%, but in 1 day, you've lost it all, and then even in a deficit. What that says is poor risk management, which means that you not only you don't have faith in the system when it loses, but you tend to spiral and try to make it all back when it is losing. And that just digs you further and further into the hole. One of the biggest benefits to overcoming discipline deficiencies as a trader is that the fact that you feel so much better overall because you are more calm, collected, and can make radically better decisions. Hey guys, what's up? Brandon here, EkataTrading. If you liked what you saw in the earlier part of this video and you feel like it was potent, it helped you in any way, and you feel like you want this type of advice, don't be afraid to reach out to me via the website at EkataTrading.com. You can just go check out what it is I offer and what it is I do for traders just like you and for Prashant. And yeah, just hit me up, let me know what's going on, let me know if it is you have any issues you want rectified. I can't promise anything, but I'll try my absolute best to make sure that you do get what it is, or as close to what it is you want as possible. See you soon. In conclusion, here are some simple things you can change. 1. The frequency of trades taken. 2. Set simple limits to both the amount of trades you are allowed to take and the percentage of your account you are allowed to risk per day. And 3. You can't follow a plan if you don't have a plan, so make a plan. A special thanks to Prashant for discussing his issues with us so openly, and a special thanks to you for watching this episode all the way through. If you found value in this episode, be sure to hit like and subscribe for more. Be sure to comment what problem you think you suffer with the most as a trader, and I'll see you very, very soon in the next episode.